Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to my shop. My name's James. And today, when I got home from work, my wife was a little excited because she had ordered something for me a while ago that I had always wondered about, that when she showed me, I thought was cheap, but a little weird. But she ordered it for me anyway. Okay. And if you can tell by the title, it is a bead making bit for my drill press. So she's already opened it for me because she ordered it. So what we'll do is I will now open the package myself, or the thing itself. Oops, sorry about that. Alrighty, so it's just here on the table saw where it's at the other tripod. So, not very much to it. Whoopsies. The one thing I don't like already off the bat is how much everything is stored in this little case. I might have to make a box or something for that eventually. I'm just gonna. I'm just going to spill it out here onto my table saw. In my little shop, I don't have a lot of counter space or workbench space. Let's bring you over here. Alright. And there's the main bit. So I've already loaded one in there. Now, I loaded that in there over dinner because she handed it to me right before dinner. And that, if I remember correctly, is a 25 millimeter. I'm pretty sure it's in millimeters. I don't think I have a metric tape anywhere. Not that I'm aware of. So, everything appears to be in metric, from what I can tell. Well, unless that... Come on, camera, focus. It does not want to focus on the bit. Nope, does not want to focus on the bit. All right. It's got a... I'm going to assume... Well, it looks like a 16 with a bunch of Chinese writing. I can't read Mandarin or Chinese or Japanese or whatever this is. It's just not my forte. So, I'd like to try this thing out and see. Now that I'm looking at the bit that I've already preloaded in this very hefty thing, I'm going to assume that that is the wrong size for my for what I want to do. So I got a piece of 3/4 here that's a scrap piece. Judging by the size, I would say that's wrong. So, let's do a quick change here. So you guys can see how easy this is. Just a matter of loosen all these little grub screws. And actually having the two done, I can slide the bit out. Take out what I would assume is a centering bit. Well, actually, it wouldn't be the centering bit. That would also be the bit to make the thread holes. Or the wire, or whatever you're using for your beading. I don't bead, I woodwork. So, yeah, we're going to go with this, the 16 one that I was showing you. Or trying to show you. So, let's see if we can do this with the camera here. So, a little notch. I don't know if you can see it. A little notch there and a little notch in the bit. And I'm just going to slide those two together. And then slide the whole unit together inside like that. And I'm going to slide the collar up so that it's sitting nice and flush with the little brass bit here, or a little sleeve it's got. And we will just tighten down these rub screws again. Whoopsies. Without trying to strip them. Grub screws I've always found are very difficult sometimes for me to find. Not a very good... That's weird. Two different sizes. That is really weird. There's two different sizes on here. They did provide me with an extra grub screw too. So, I guess if I lose one, I've got another one. Right, well, let's chalk it up in my drill press now. In my King Canada drill press. One of these days I'll do a review on that for you guys. What I think of it. Alright, put you right there for the minute. Alright, let's see if it fits first. Oop, open chuck. All the way up. Now, before you guys do it, make sure you plug everything. Plug everything. Don't work on power tools with them plugged in. Other thing, and I probably should have done this right from the get-go. If I can get mine out again. There we go. I always pull my safety keys out. I forgot to in this case. Don't judge me. I did forget. Alright, tighten the chuck up. Alright. Tighten it down. Safety key goes back in. I'm just going to plug it back in here over here. Alright, so let's try this thing out. What I'm going to do, first bring the table up. A little ways. Go. So now it should go through. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check and make sure that that drill bit is going to clear my workbench. It's very hard to see that drill bit on the camera, but I got to make sure it clears. Last thing I need to do is break a bit by trying to drill through the cast plate. All right, so before we start, always remember to read, follow all the safety rules that come with your power tools. And that there's no more important safety rule to wear these safety glasses. All right. I guess there's nothing else to do but now try it. I don't know if this will give you the right speed. There was no instructions whatsoever with these. Alright. So, it does drill a hole. Very nice. I need to readjust the table. So, let's bring my table up a little bit more. That's too much. Alright, so now I have it just touching the bit. Okay, we're still good to clear it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, oh, maybe I'm just a little too high. Go down just a little bit there. Give me some clearance room. Okay, so we're going to go right back into the same one again, just to save the wood. Alrighty. I got a feeling I'm going way too fast for this. And I'm going to try the slowest speed, because I forget what I was doing last on this, but I'm at a very high speed at this moment. And I know what you guys are thinking. Why didn't he just check all those other YouTube videos on this before he did it? So, half the fun of my shop is experimenting. Alright, so I've now set it to 600 RPM. Actually, mine set goes to 620 RPMs, roughly. So, let's try that. Close the top. Key. Now, that chipped. Let's try another. Probably shouldn't drop them. A little hard to drill a piece of wood when you drop them. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. So if you want to make a nice hole for something, that works. Now, I don't know. I would have a very, personally with power tools or anything, I would have a very hard time sanding that. But then again, this is a piece of pine. So, I mean, it made a bead. That is literally a bead. As I throw it around the shop. I just made it, throwing it around. Interesting. Wonder if I have any hardwood left. I'll be right back. I gotta go find some. I think I got some. Okay, and I'm back. My hardwood right now is very slim because I'm not doing a whole lot of woodworking projects right now during COVID-19. Is that an excuse? No, not really. The honest truth is hardwood is expensive. So I buy it as I need, and I only buy enough of what I need. That is right in my eyeball. And that is right in my eyeball. All right, either way. So I've got a piece of poplar here. So let's see if it works on something a little harder. There again, we have another little bead. So it's the pine one, and that's the poplar one. It's not bad. Little sanding would be good. My mittens, that big meat paws, this might be a little bit of a challenge. But you know what? There's only one way to find out. Let's try it. Let me grab some sandpaper. Alright, so after some really quick sanding, more like really awkward sanding, we I kind of got them smooth. I'd say relatively smooth. It did work. Kind of cute, in my opinion. Bit set works great. Definitely need a better container for it. There's gonna be a little trial and error. It takes a little trial and error, but it's not bad. And I would say, yeah, can't think of much wrong with it. I just wish there was an easier way for me to sand it with my big meat paws. It's very hard to hold, and at this point I haven't looked at the time lapse or anything yet, so it probably looked incredibly awkward. But it is what it is. All right. So, up next I should be doing a project on the table saw that I just recently purchased. You can see my initial thoughts and the setup of it in a previous video, which I will link to in the description below. Oh, and when I'm done that project, I will talk more about the table saw itself. So, until then, please remember to subscribe, like the channel. Make sure you like the video too if you liked it. Leave a comment. I'm open to suggestions. I'm kind of new to the YouTubing thing myself. So if you guys have any suggestions for me, hey, let me know. If there's a tool that maybe I have or I can get my hands on, you guys want to hear a review or my opinion on it, let me know. So until next time, peace. Go get them. Nah, I don't like the go get them part. But either way, peace. Go bake something. Look at that plant my wife has grown.